Hi, I'm Daniel, and as this game at the start, this video's visuals will just be one image with different filters put on it, because it's a review of a book and I'm bad at taking pictures, so maybe just watch it while doing something else. 2. I will spend the opening of this video talking about the franchise of Wimpy Kid, because this is my first video on it, so if you just want my review of this book specifically, skip to the time on screen. Anyway, the first 9 Wimpy Kid books were great for its comedy, unreliable narrator, and its presentation of all the drawings. However, after the young Korean started with old school, the books went downhill with its beyond stories and the key being dragged out past the point it should have ended. Even the better recent books have major problems holding them back, like Wrecking Ball's rushed ending and the Meltdown's large amount of fear. In the midst of all these modern Wimpy Kid books was Diary of an Awesome Friend, which told the story from Rowley's perspective, which showed more of why Greg's a bad person than was already known from the main books. A year later, there was Rowleu Jefferson's Awesome Friendly Adventure, which drastically changed the usual diary formula by making it a story written by the character. At first glance it is just good, but when you look deeper it has commentary on creators versus executives that is executed brilliantly. So this is the third Rowley book. Will it live up to the previous? Before I start this review, can I just mention how it should have been released in October, because it's clearly Halloween themed. This is a compilation of stories partly related to horror or spooky themes, and they do a good job at being clearly written by Rowley. Occasionally morals are slipped in, and they aren't properly scary, but enough to scare some people, which fits excellently. They are also pretty good horror parodies and have plot twists, so it works decently on its own, even though it's best from a Wimpy Kid fan. Aside from one chapter, Greg Heffy isn't in this book, and on one hand it would have been good to see his thoughts on each story, but that would have been a repeat on the previous Rowley book, and it would have been hard to fit it in the usual 217 pages. I think, for this book at least, the Yakko Greg works even though it doesn't have the greatness of the previous two. None of the stories are spectacular, but none are bad. Some of the best ones are A Mummy, The Science Projects, and The Invasion, which are all in the second half. In conclusion, this book is a 7.5 out of 10 because although it's great for what it is, it's easily the weakest Rowley book because the other two had deeper themes and this doesn't. I would kind of recommend it, but it's far from a must read. One more thing, but the main series of Wimpy Kid books should do something like this by getting rid of the diary format once in a while. Rowley changed after one diary, and Greg had 15 diaries, and they're getting repetitive. The deep end is just the worst young haul. The end.